welcome to my morning report chart appraisals on Friday 22nd of December with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets. We are well and truly into Christmas trading. Really, there's not a great deal of direction on these markets. Dollar's sort of stabilised a little bit. You've not really seen much traction at all out of tax reform since the bill was finally passed through Congress. But you have seen Treasury yields that picked up. But again, that picking up has just started to sort of ease a touch. But the main sort of move on the markets today is this sort of decline on the euro, and that's come on the back of this election result in Catalonia, which sort of put the cat amongst the pigeons, really. I mean, it doesn't really do a great deal for stability in the Eurozone in terms of the fact that the pro-independence parties in the election could form a majority in Parliament. So it's now going to sort of ramp up the pressure on the Spanish government, and that doesn't do all that well for political sort of stability in the Eurozone or Spain, really. Subsequently, the Euro's come off a touch. It's underperforming a little bit. DAX is underperforming. CAC is underperforming. And yeah, that's really the main mover. Other than that, markets are very flat, not really doing anything. Bit of a tick higher on gold, bit of a tick lower on oil. But other than that, we're not really showing too much direction at all. And that comes on as the last trading day ahead of Christmas. So happy days there. Anyway, so the economic announcements today are quite a lot, actually. In terms of, we're sort of tying up a few loose ends. We've got the UK growth final reading at 9:30. Expected to be again reiterated at 0.4%, so no real great shakes there. We've got the US core PCE, interestingly, at 130, 0.1%, again reiterating or sort of confirming 1.5% that we saw last month. Durable goods ex transport plus 0.5%, so mildly improved on last month. Michigan sentiment, the final reading there at 97.1. That's mildly higher from 6.8, I think it was, at the flash reading. And new home sales, 654,000 is the expectation there, so mildly back from the 690 that we saw last month. But generally speaking, we are seeing not a great deal of moves in front of Christmas. My chart today is an interesting one, though. It's FTSE 100. Look at this breakout. Massive strong bull candle yesterday. FTSE finally came to the party, didn't it? It's been struggling for so long. For 6 months or so, it's been struggling to break out, failing every time it got towards 7,600. It sort of saw a closing breakout yesterday, 7,610. And closing at 7,604, so a closing breakout, and it's holding that breakout today. An early move to the downside has been bought into, and the market is pushing higher. So it is interesting that we're still holding on to this breakout, and you look at the momentum indicators, which are strong. The MACD line's rising nicely. The RSI highest since mid-early October. Yeah, this is looking fairly positive. So if the bulls can continue to hold on to this breakout, maybe this is a move to back. The big caveat is the fact that FTSE 100 is still an underperformer, really. Yeah, it's been such a struggle to break out that you'd say that is this going to be sort of a move that can continue to the upside? Well, thin trading at Christmas, maybe during the Christmas New Year period, perhaps you could see some further gains. But it is an interesting move that this is coming just before Christmas. Is this a Santa Claus rally that we can back? Well, it looks okay at the moment, and you do quite often see positive runs through the Christmas period, so perhaps there is further upside to be seen. You'd be looking out for support to be coming in. You've got that uptrend that comes in around 7,560, which is interestingly around where that reaction high was earlier on in the week, which we broke out above yesterday. So that's a basis of support around 7,560 area. Today's low 7,585, again a basis of support, and you're actually trading day high now. So yeah, it's all looking fairly positive, really, on the FTSE 100 and further gains. So technically speaking, it is a breakout that we can go with, but just knowing how the FTSE 100 has been such a struggle over recent years, is it a rally that we can really back? But technically speaking, I'd say yes. But anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading. I'll speak to you later.